the most well-known U.S. state? We're in the Elite Eight, where it's number 1 New York versus number 9 Kentucky.
For every person who's heard that song, My Old Kentucky Home, I think 5,000 people have heard either Empire State of Mind or New York, New York. This one ain't close. New York to the Final Four.
Number 12, Alabama versus number 4 Texas.
Anyone under the age of 30 with a smartphone and an internet connection has probably heard of Alabama, and maybe not for the right or true reasons. It might be the most southern state in the Union, but when it comes down to what people perceive when they think of the South, there's only one state that comes to mind. It's Texas all day. Texas to the Final Four.
Number 11, Hawaii versus number 3 Florida.
Look, Hawaii's a fantastic thing by itself. It's definitely more beautiful than Florida. It might be more iconic than Florida, but it doesn't have Disney. It doesn't have Miami. Everyone knows those two things. Everyone associates them with Florida. Florida to the Final Four.
Number 7, Ohio versus number 2 California.
Yeah, up until a couple of years ago, Ohio probably would have been in the most irrelevant states bracket, and it's because of its irrelevance that it's become mainstream. Yes, the brain rot memes are funny, but they don't compare to anything California has to offer. Cali to the Final Four.
Well, let's go to that Final Four too, shall we? Where it's number 1 New York versus number 4 Texas.
We're not talking what's the most well-known city. We're talking about states. If you were abroad and you told someone, hey, I'm from Rochester. Rochester what? Rochester, New York? Wait, you're from New York? I thought you're from Rochester. It's in New York. They don't even understand that New York is a state. If you told someone I'm from Austin and they said Austin what? You said Texas, they'd know exactly where you were from. Texas is more well known as a state. It's going to the final.
The other semifinal, number 3 Florida versus number 2 California.
Yeah, for this one, let's break it down by looking at the individual matchups. For Florida, you got Miami. LA's locking them down. For Florida, you got Disney World. Disneyland is locking them down. You might think Florida's got the music, right? Florida Georgia Line, Flo Rida. What about California Love? California Girls, Hotel California, Californication. It's not close. California to the final.
And that takes us to a final of incredible, incredible U.S. states. It's number 4 Texas. It's number 2 California. Eli, what's the most well-known U.S. state?
Yeah, this had to be the final. Without question, the 2 most well-known states in the country. Jones, for me, though, it's simple. People outside the U.S. know Texas from movies. You watch an old Western. You watch something about the Wild Wild West. You think cowboy hats. You think saloons. You think Texas. But Jones, where were those movies made? They weren't made on the East Coast. They weren't made in the middle of the country. They were made in Hollywood. They were made in California. California, the most well-known state in the country. The MVP of the bracket. In-N-Out Burger.